Welcome here and welcome all to Atlanta, Georgia. My name is Agent K. Beside me is Agent A, and welcome to the show where you can see your favorite AWF superstars with no adrenaline from the AWF faithful, with nothing holding them back. These guys are unchained, and this man right here, the show, is definitely unchained. You can see it right there. It's like a rabid dog, like a pit bull. Nate your name.
Most certainly, that is a way to describe this show. We are here in Atlanta, Georgia, a place where WCW lived and died, kind of like Christ. I'm kidding, I was far from. But you see the show, first time since the ambulance match on Monday AWF a few weeks back. I am intrigued as to how he's going to get down. He is not say slimmed down, but he's bulked up. And he's honestly quite frustrated that he was booked in this Unchained match against Hartcher, and Miss B kind of told him just to get over it. I feel for the guy. Again, this show, a former World Tag Champion wrestling on Unchained. You know, some folks take it better than others. Johnny Rock, he relished it on Warhead Wednesday. The show, hey, what can you say about it? It's not as good.
Well then,
Not taking it as good. Not taking it as good. It's a phenomenal laughter.
the show, as you can see right there, slimmed down a little bit of less weight on the joints. I bet the 7-footer plus is more mobile, but look at these two right here, the two blue collar men, Mantis, Hartcher. They had a little rivalry, but then realized that they are greater than the sum of their parts. And now you can see these two fighting for more than just championship gold, more than just glory, but fighting for their children and the families they have at home.
That is what is, that's the prize on the table. And here in Atlanta, Georgia, look around, you'll see this crowd. This crowd is going to pack up later on in the night and whatnot. But, props to the real faithful that get to see these guys get their due. And this is Hartcher's match. Hartcher, he's a guy that day when he came onto the scene, he's one of those few guys that has beaten CM Loaf. And he won't talk about it, but hey, that's why we exist. We exist to give people the facts. Hartcher and the show one-on-one in AWF Unchained. Here you see the show lifting the man to masses. That is both of these athletes, 300 plus pounds they rank in at, 500 plus for the show. Right there, beautiful. Look at that.
And you talk about the environment of Unchained, it really is a different thing. We haven't seen anything like it in the AWF. You get two guys who are usually pumped up on adrenaline from the fans. They usually got their hearts thumping out of their rib cage out there. They're living on everything. And now you have more of a quiet, more of a intimate arena, so to speak. And you can hear every chop. You can hear every punch. You can see the show with a couple of rights and lefts to heart. You're really tagging them.
And
You
the
can
people of
feel the
Atlanta,
pain
Georgia,
more.
then here, here to even more of that point, the people of Atlanta, Georgia are loving what the show has got going on right now. But Hartcher, with a bit of fight back in him, a right hand, and he's hoking up to the show with a big boot, off the ropes. Big leg drop. Don't let Kenneth Kilgore see this footage. Hooks the leg. This is AWF Unchained, presented by that kick out by Tipville USA. And slowly back to the feet of the show. Here off the ropes.
Archie doing well for himself here at the show, a former World Tag Team Champion. And for Mantis and Hartcher, you got to believe that those Tag Team Championships held by Curtis and Ruddy Rock, who have been dominant as far as Curtis earning another championship in his repertoire, the Renegade Championship, to add to the both TIF World Tag Team and AWF World Tag Team Championships. Those guys are really the mountain you have to try to climb. I mean, they're the look at that big back body drop.
That's not a light man at all to be able to do
Not
that,
at all.
ladies and gentlemen. Swiping that.
Hartcher certainly has a mask, but Hartcher, he might be going down where he doesn't want to.
The devastating collapse to the ground for both gentlemen to break the count of Special Agent Charles Robinson. And here up top, Oh my! Oh!
And
Well,
two impacts like that back to back is more harrowing than you realize, folks. Getting slammed to concrete like that, especially from a man like the Show. I mean, you'll feel your nerves start tingling in your fingers. You can't get the feeling in your arms. That can do something to you.
Hartcher actually getting him back into the ring, trying to take his breath. The Show daring him to get back in. The people again, ATL, they're up, they're roaring. Show has some friends in the house tonight, and he just got a big power bomb on
That's
Hartcher.
wicked of a powerbomb as I've ever seen. Now the Show tossing Hartcher to the corner and just beating him down.
Whoosh!
That's that old
God.
Memphis style, just beating him down. That's something that Jerry Lawler would do, and Terry Funk would do.
And we are not that far away from the great Memphis, Tennessee. You know, some of these folks probably drove here to see this. Well, no, if you're driving from Tennessee, you're probably still on the way. And here, wrapping it up. Oh, the mid jabs to the stomach
Look
area.
at that! Look at that!
And Hef hoisting him up. Big F! Oh my! Tornado slam!
Huge! Sort of face buster there. Wouldn't necessarily call it an F5. That was like an F15. Did you see the impact of that? And now the Show. Don't tell me he's going for that stomp. That seismic stomp.
Yes, he is! Hooks the leg. 1, 2. Whoo! Wow. Wait a second.
I gotta say, it was the muscle mass of Hartcher that saved him, but barely. Look at Hartcher. He's almost a walking corpse.
Fight
He's almost
back.
zombified.
I don't know if I've seen corpse fight back like that. Hooks down off the ropes. Oh! That man still has life in him. He is still, he ain't get cut off like that. That heart is still beating, and he is raining down rights. Oh man, and a leg sweep. Right back on top. That's a vicious combo.
Oh, listen, when your hands are the same size as concrete bricks, you get to throw them as often as you like. And now,
yeah, come on, disrespect. 1, 2.
Earth-shattering slam from the Show, and that's it.
Well, he can complain about the attendance rate or whatever they want, but hey, I know one thing: these people, whoever was here, behind the Show fully. Hartcher to the drawing board as Mr. Money in the Bank, Showtime, and the Show celebrate.
Well, I gotta say, I have a real sense of pity for anyone who missed that seismic stomp live. That really is a marvel. It's a thing of beauty. Certainly not for Hartcher.
Sooner or later, we'll be saying it in a main event. But right now, we have an opener of AWF Smash.